In the heart of a dense rainforest, where sunlight slipped through layers of leaves and the air smelled of damp earth, a young rabbit lived quietly among tall grasses. He was small, light-footed, and curious. Each morning, he ventured a little farther from his burrow, learning the rhythms of the forest, when to move, when to hide, and when to listen. That morning felt peaceful. Dew rested on green leaves, and insects hummed softly. The rabbit hopped carefully, nibbling tender plants near a fallen log. His ears stood tall, turning gently with every sound. Though young, he had learned an important lesson early in life. The forest was beautiful, but it was never careless. Not far away, hidden in shadow, a jaguar moved silently. The jaguar was strong and patient, her golden coat patterned with dark rosettes that blended perfectly with the forest light. She had been hunting since sunrise, following trails only she could sense. Hunger guided her steps, but experience guided her choices. She did not rush. She waited. Her sharp eyes noticed a small movement near the grass. The rabbit. The jaguar lowered her body, muscles tightening slowly. Every step she took was measured, almost soundless. This was not cruelty, it was instinct. In the rainforest, survival depended on balance. Every creature played its role. The rabbit suddenly paused. Something felt different. The forest, which moments before had been full of sound, grew quiet. His ears lifted higher. His heart beat faster. He did not see the jaguar, but he felt the warning deep inside him. Instinct told him to stay still. For a moment, time seemed to stop. A bird flew overhead, breaking the silence. Leaves rustled gently in the breeze. The rabbit breathed slowly, unsure whether to move or remain frozen. The jaguar noticed the change. She stopped as well, watching closely. She understood this moment, the moment where patience decided everything. The rabbit made a choice. With a sudden burst of energy, he leapt forward and ran. The jaguar moved instantly. She surged from the shadows, powerful and fast, her steps barely touching the ground. The chase had begun, not in anger, not in fear, but in the natural language of the wild. The rabbit ran with all his strength. He zigzagged through thick plants, darted around roots, and slipped beneath low branches. His small body moved quickly through narrow spaces where larger animals struggled. He remembered his burrow, the winding path through familiar ground behind him. The jaguar followed, focused but careful. She knew the forest was full of obstacles. Though strong, she respected the rabbit's speed and agility. The chase pushed both of them to their limits. Suddenly, the rabbit dove into a patch of tangled roots near an old tree. He squeezed through a narrow opening and disappeared into a hidden tunnel. Beneath the earth, the jaguar stopped. She circled the area slowly, sniffing the ground, listening. After a moment, she understood. The rabbit had escaped. The forest had chosen balance once again. The jaguar did not show anger or frustration. She lifted her head, listening to the rainforest return to life. There would be other chances, other paths. She turned and melted back into the shadows, continuing her journey. Deep inside the burrow, the rabbit lay still, breathing fast but safely. His heart slowly calmed. He had learned something important, not just about danger, but about himself. He had trusted his instincts, remembered his lessons, and survived. As the sun climbed higher, the forest returned to its usual rhythm. Leaves whispered, insects buzzed, and light danced across the ground. The jaguar walked quietly through the trees, strong and steady, part of the endless cycle of life. The rabbit rested beneath the earth, safe for now, growing wiser with each passing day in the rainforest. There were no heroes or villains, only creatures learning to live, hunt, hide, and survive. Each step, each choice, and each moment mattered. And under the vast green canopy, life continued silent, watchful, and perfectly balanced.